kickoff. He'll bring it out. It's Traina. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Snags a quick pass on the left. Brought down at the 21, but a really big play there to pick up 10.
Well, what's the point in waiting? Why not get one of your best players involved in the game right off the bat? They take a shot, their big target outside, shows off his athletic ability, and right away this offense is humming.
Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Back to throw, it's Barnett. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field. That's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time, that's what forced the incomplete.
And the Miners come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They just keep firing. Under fire. That's caught. It's Traina. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
I mean, good news here. They get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the first down. The target there, he's got to do a better job understanding where the first down marker is. Make sure he gets the right depth on his route. Now, all of a sudden, head coach has a big decision to make.
Stopping him short on fourth down.
That's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field possession. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint to try to put some points on the board.
This offense has it with really good field position. They'll try the run. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
Pulls it in. It's Coleman. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop.
Man, the offense tried to get it to their playmaker quick and see if he could get the first down. A little bit short. But what did I do? I made this a manageable fourth down. Now it's decision time. What do I want to do?
Oh, he missed it. No good. Kicker couldn't quite get it through, and the scoreboard remains the same.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. The corners are walked up tight. Dropping back, it's Barnett. Rushes on him. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Brings it down on the right side. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Using his legs, it's Traina. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to throw. It's Barnett. Finds his tight end. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
To the air on second down. Got a man. It's Lemon. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Sometimes you see the offenses sort of settle in, find areas to probe after that first quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. He wants to throw it again. Sets up the screen. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
The Miners come to the line with a new set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. Turning it on! And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the first down, another set of downs. They need to figure out this plan and how to stop this quarterback.
Wide receiver comes in motion. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Had it in his hands, and he dropped it. Thought he had another big play and interception. He'll have to settle for the PBU. It's second down. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking for a man. It's Barnett. Throws to the tight end. And he'll sail it way too far for everybody.
And you're not going to see many of those. That's a gift for this defense. You don't see this guy miss very often, especially to put 6 on the board. That was a big missed opportunity for this quarterback and this offense.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got his man quickly. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. Never a doubt. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking downfield on first down. Here's the shuffle pass. It's complete. There he goes. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Vols will hustle to the line. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. It's Johnson. It's a seam wide open. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. So close to cashing it in for this offense.
Dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation, so let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. He found his open target, accurate throw, and 2 plays through the air, and they've got 6 points on the board.
And the point after is good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Traynham. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. To the air. It's Barnett. Oh, they're after him. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting him a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
Trying to escape and get it himself. And it took the defense a bit to get a handle on him, a little slippery with all those juke moves.
Man, this defense, how about it, man? Putting some pressure on the quarterback, getting the big sack, but now letting him take off and get so many yards back and climb back in this third down situation. Good response by this offense from a disastrous first down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
And the Miners will try to pick it up on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. Looking to throw on 1st down. Going to take a shot. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Most defenses are lucky if you have one good covering corner. Fewer are lucky if you have two. They've got 3 DBs, 3 corners that can play at the same time. And
And the Vols will kick it away to start. Coming out with it, it's Hayes. He'll go out of bounds at the 27-yard line, just couldn't quite shake free. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Extending the play. The throw. It's complete on the right side. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. These routes have some reads and adaptability built in, and the big fella found that cushion and made the play.
Man, it's so awesome how much offenses have evolved. They know exactly what they're getting, where to sit down, quarterback, tight end, on the same page, gets the first down.
The Huskies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He throws one to the left. Makes a grab on the shot. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. This Northern Illinois offense continues to move quickly. Looking for space. It's McAllister. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Got some work to do after that last play. 2nd and 13. To the air, it's Newton. On the move, he fires. He'll fire back across his body, and it's intercepted. No room to return, but no problem after making a play like that, and they'll have it at the 25. Offense in a bunch formation. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Trying play action. Pocket breaking down. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Makes the grab. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
Well, you get the completion, and now it's decision time for the head coach, right? This is a massive one, too. 4th and short on your own end of the field. What do you do?
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
I love that play call on 4th down. You know, the entire defense was zoning in on that running back, thinking he was maybe going to get a handoff, but they're able to sneak and leak him out of the backfield. Behind the defense, he makes the catch and keeps the drive alive.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to keep it in the air. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
That's how you blow up the screen pass if you're on defense. You got to hit the quarterback fast and force the incompletion.
And after the incompletion on first down, this offense looking at second down. Makes the grab. It's Coleman. Oh, he's got some space. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to throw. It's Mendoza. Caught. And he'll go down, but he has enough for the first down. And the Volunteers want to crank the tempo. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Who says in the RPO pass game you can't throw anything vertically downfield, right? It doesn't all have to be screens and throws at the line of scrimmage. There's a good example of a quarterback pushing the ball vertically downfield after the play fake to the running back.
Really good decision-making by the quarterback. Don't get greedy. Yes, I can make reads, and I can pull it, and I can throw it all the yard. If I can take 10-plus yards and continue to do that and continue to be smart with my decision-making, this offense is going to be very difficult to stop.
To the air on first down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got some room to run. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. They've got a first down here to open the period. Looking to throw on first down. And the Huskies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Got room on the return. Touchdown ball. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
You've got to be so careful as a quarterback throwing over the middle of the field with this linebacker. He is so good in coverage, reading the quarterback's eyes. He'll make you pay, and he did right there with that big six.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO, and he's got to really get his guys settled down. A couple turnovers in a row. Now they've got to find a rhythm.
CEO, a.k.a. don't screw it up, young man. That's what it sounds like on the sidelines with the coaches. You got to stop turning the football over.
So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. A first down for the offense. Back to throw, it's Newton. Gets him to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Huskies moving quickly to the line.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. Caught close to the marker. It's Hayes. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
And And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. And the Huskies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Using the quick game. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half. The referee signaled for the 2-minute timeout. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Here's the pressure. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that 1st down. He leaves it with his back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Working that left side now. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Looking to pass. It's Newton. Here comes the heat. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
Well, he tried everything he could that time just to not take a negative play. He didn't get sacked. It was a great job avoiding that. He's just able to get what he can get on the scramble play here, down close in the red zone.
Direct snap. It's Daniels. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The offense stays on the field. They just have inches to go on 4th down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. They'll unleash the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. On the snap, it's Daniels. Just hammer it with this running back again. He noses his way into the end zone.
This has been a back-and-forth battle with a lot of football left to go. Really nice job executing on that rushing touchdown. If they get this extra point, this thing is all tied up.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Bringing the heat. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field.
And what a massive play for the offense. Not only getting the football across the 50, but they've now put themselves in position to steal a few more points here before the half.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Looking to throw, it's Mendoza. Flushed out of the pocket. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Volunteer.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And the capper, a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The DBs will back off a bit. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. It's pretty clear he didn't care about the double coverage. He thought his guy was better than their two guys.
Well, and there's reason to think that. That dude's a stud, and I understand it. I want to find ways to get him the football, but when it's 2-on-1, I might think about looking somewhere else.
Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking downfield, it's Newton. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
The offense is trying to put the defense on their heels. On the second play of the drive, they completed a big one. And on the third play, they take another shot. Didn't come up with that one, but wouldn't surprise me if they tried again here.
He'll take the deep shot. He can haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. Northern Illinois will kick it away to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Cobb. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious.
Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. Looking for more room. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. This will make the offensive coordinator's life easier, taking over first and goal at the 1. Quarterback sneak, trying to get a push. And the defense stuffs the run, and the ball will remain at the 2. The give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
Floating away. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's why you always want to be pursuing the football. QB scrambling, he rolls out to the right, but don't quit if you're on defense. Get somebody after the QB. They got to him, they hit him, and forced the incompletion.
4th and goal from the 5, and the offense is staying out there. A gutsy move by this ball club. Dropping back, it's Newton. Escapes the pressure to his right. Lets it fly. To the end zone, and it's picked off. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Tennessee offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. They're going to ride this running back. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Give to the running back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
Got it looking for a first. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that third down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. What did you do? You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
Kick is in the air. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the right. He's got it. Gets away from one, finds some space. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
See what they dial up on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's McAllister. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Northern Illinois right back to the line. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. The defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. 4th down and 3, and they'll try to pick it up. Buys a little time. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor, both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. So first down will open up the final period. They'll run it from the gun. Miles ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32.
You got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have a big one today. Don't tell that to this defense, though. They played with great effort. They've gotten hats to the football, and they have been able to shut him down.
I like the mitts, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throwing the football. That's what he catch a big fella.
Back to throw, it's Newton. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And he tried to make something happen with his feet, but they stopped him short, and it'll bring up a 4th down. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Grab near the marker. It's Brown. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They pieced together a couple of 1st downs, and here they come again. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
There's just so much for this defense to think about right now. They've had strong side runs thrown at them. Now the counter. They know that this offense can work into play action off of all these base runs, too. So much offensive volume this defense needs to worry about at this point in the game.
He's got it again. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The offense has plenty of time, and this defense trying to dig in and get one more stop and hang on to this lead. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Quarterback keeper. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Husky. Big point after here, looking for the tie late. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the 4th. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give on the inside. Pass to sticks him still on his feet. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. The clock is not their friend. Got to get everybody to the line quickly. Holds and fires complete to the right. Got room to work. Wide open spaces. The tap. Touchdown, Tennessee. They move on top here in the 4th.
What a great game. Tied late in the ballgame. Who's going to make the big play? They come up with it late. Take the lead. Nice execution. It's hard to execute in these moments. People get tight. The score's tied. Late in the game, I don't want to mess up, but this offense doesn't worry about messing up. They put the ball in the end zone and take the lead.
The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Newton. Pressure coming. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. He's got an open man. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Here's a throw downfield late. Reels it in down the left side. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8.
And what a huge play for the offense. Hitting that throw not only is big for their confidence, but it also flips the field.
Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. On the move. Touchdown, Northern Illinois. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Massive score, now massive decision-making. Obviously, extra point ties the football game. Easy peasy, nice job. A 2-point conversion, you win this thing. So I would kick it, but you know what? If you want to go for it, it's your decision.
And a little bit extra pressure on this extra point, but it's good, and we're tied. We've got a dandy going here, all tied up in the 4th quarter and about to kick it away. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Handoff from the gun. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Give to the back. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. The clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. To the air, it's Mendoza. Oh, he wants it all. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
He might want another play. Off the play fake. He's moving out of the pocket. He's going to take off. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. First play of the first possession of OT. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. Grabbed in the backfield. It's McAllister. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Third and long, and they'd love to pick it up, but they also need to stay in position for a field goal try. Lets it slip right through his hands, and it'll be fourth down after the rare drop from this dude.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody in the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force fourth downs.
Defense will call a timeout. They got a peek at the formation, want to make sure they're in the right call on this big down here in overtime. This, the biggest play of the game so far. Going for it on fourth down in overtime. Throws to the wideout. He's got it, first down and more. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the one. Boy, everything was hanging in the balance on that fourth down, and they're able to get the first.
Wow, with the game on the line, somebody has just got to step up and make a play, and that guy did right there.
And this Wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield.
This is what you love to see from your red zone defense now. You're making the opponent go backwards. Really nice stop on the run, a TFL. Now you got a big second down. Here probably expecting the offense to throw with a little bit more room to work with.
Man, that hurts because second down, you got everything in front of you, the whole playbook open. Now you get a lost yardage play. Now it's third down. Now it puts those feet to the fire a little bit more. Now you better come up with something you really love in this area of the field.
On third and goal, they'll throw it. Touchdown, Northern Illinois. They jump on top here in OT. The all-important extra point would push this lead to 7. And the extra point makes it a 28-21 score. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, to set the tone, to understand what you need. Trying to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Paul. We're like, you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the third overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT? And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
The offense changing the play. To throw, it's Mendoza. Unloads to the wideout. Touchdown ball! They got it in the end zone. Now a decision to make with the point after. Don't assume on this extra point. They needed to send it to a second OT. And right down the middle. One extra period didn't get it done, and we start the second OT. The give to the tailback. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. The Volunteers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Fires deep toward the end zone. Fires it incomplete.
That's a throw the QB would like to have back. He just has to do a better job giving his receiver a chance to make the catch.
Now 3rd and long here in overtime as this defense wants to force a field goal attempt. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
On that 3rd down, they took a shot in the end zone, just couldn't connect. QB and receiver not on the same page, and now it's decision time if you're the head coach on 4th.
They'll try to strike first with a field goal in overtime. Right down the boulevard. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Down by 3, it's their turn here in overtime. A touchdown will win it. Here's 1st down. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. A game winner! What a finish in double overtime! It always comes down to a few key plays in a game like this, but to lose in overtime, just an absolute kick in the gut.
It's a kick in the gut, and you remember those exact plays.